Hello artists, today I wanted to introduce you to the work of Kay A Haring. He's an American artist who believed that art was for everybody. And you've probably seen some of his drawings. His drawings are colorful with bold black outlines with funny crazy little characters. You're going to get a chance to make one of your own. Kay A Haring believed that art was for everybody, so I think it's time we made some art of our own. We're going to start by drawing a stick figure. Now don't press too hard on the paper because later we're going to want to erase these lines. So I'm going to draw an arm, his elbow is bent and his hand is bent, and I'm going to do the opposite on the other side. Then I'm going to go down, give him a leg, there's his knee, bend at the ankle, and I think this guy's jumping in the air. So let's bend the other leg so it looks like he's jumping. Now I'm going to take a black marker and I'm going to trace around my little stick figure guy. Not too close to the lines. I kind of want to make it like you're making bubble letters or you're putting him in some sort of spacesuit. I don't know what makes me think about that, but anyway. So once you've traced around him with the marker, then you're going to take your eraser and you want to erase those pencil lines that you have there. It kind of looks like a bit of a skeleton and we don't need it anymore. So once that's erased, make sure you have wiped away all the little bits of eraser. Now I'm going to get out my markers, and you may have noticed I am putting them in a very particular order. Yes, I'm putting them in rainbow order. You remember that, right? And I'm going to start by outlining my little person here, and I'm just going to trace first of all with the red, and I'm going to very carefully go all the way around him. We're going to make him look like he's sort of encased or surrounded by a rainbow. So once you've gone all the way around him with the red, you're going to continue to do that with all of the other colors until it looks like our little guy's jumping right through a rainbow. Now once you get to purple, we're going to stop for a second because we're going to talk about lines. Now I know you just drew a whole bunch of lines and they're beautiful, bright and bold, but we're going to talk about some of the other ways that you can make lines, and we're going to fill in the white space on our paper with those lines. So lines come in all different shapes and sizes. Sometimes they go across, that's called horizontal. Sometimes they go up and down, that's called vertical, or they're on an angle, that's diagonal. Sometimes they're really thick, some lines are really thin. Sometimes lines crisscross each other. They look a bit like a net. Sometimes lines are curly, swirly lines. Those are my favorite to draw. Some lines are wavy, some lines are zigzaggy, some lines are made out of dots, and some lines are made out of dashes. You can even make a line that is made out of dots and dashes. Sometimes lines look like waves. Sometimes lines are close together. Sometimes lines are curved. You know what? You can even make lines out of flowers. You could make a line of hearts. Even if you wanted, you could make a line of little tiny kittens. So, oh, and you could make lines that look like they're the top of a castle. So now let's see how many kinds of lines we can add to our work. You're going to go around the outside rainbow lines and you can create dotted lines. Look, I've got zigzag lines. I bet you can think of all kinds of lines that I didn't even think of. So you're just going to work your way around. There's my swirly whirly lines. Those are my favorite. So, oh, dots and dashes. There we go, crisscross lines. And lines made out of triangles, wavy lines with dots. What else? Do you know what else? I just thought of something. Did you know the letters are made out of lines? You could do great big letters that spell your name. I'm almost done here now and you'll see how cool our artwork is. I hope you have fun with this project and I would love to see what you create. All right, get to work. Have fun.